Okay. All of you come up. We are going to start with Agnisar Kriya today. 3 rounds of Agnisar. Just watch first round and then we'll do it together. What you're going to do is I'll give you the side view so that you know what I'm doing. You will soften and bend your knees. Place your palms onto your thighs and press them into your thighs. Okay? Now from here you will take a deep breath in through your nose. Inhale. Exhale out through the mouth and take the belly as in close to your spine as much you can. Inhale through the nose and exhale out fully through the mouth. Draw the belly in, applying Uddiyana Bandh, abdominal lock, and you're going to flap the belly there itself, flapping. Flapping. It's not Kapalbhati that we are pulsing, it's just flapping the belly as if you're massaging your belly. Flapping it as long as you can, holding the breath out. Okay, you are exhaling out, you are holding the breath out, and you are flapping the belly. Now when you want to grab breath, when you want to grab your breath, before that itself you come up and then you inhale. Got it? Understood? Let's begin. Only 3 to 4 rounds, not more than that. Take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhale out while bending forward, bending your knees, press your palms onto your thighs, exhale out fully, tuck the belly in and start flapping. When you want to grab breath, come up. Inhale and exhale, 2 to 3 rounds. Once again, take a deep breath in, inhale. While you're exhaling out, bend forward. Hold the belly in and start flapping. Inhale and exhale in standing position. And one more round. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth, completely deflating your belly. Hold the breath out. Apply abdominal lock and start flapping. And slowly come up. Relax. Okay. This is Agnisar. It's a kriya to cleanse our digestive system, and it is very, very effective right in the morning, empty stomach. When you go to the kitchen, you want to have your water. Before that, you can practice 3 to 4 rounds. Extremely good to burn the belly fire. Okay, let's begin. Turn the chair and let's warm up ourselves. Tapping through your feet onto the chair. Tap. Begin. Let's warm up the legs. Couple of rounds more. And have your left foot onto the chair. Your knee should be right over your ankle. From here, you're going to take your right hand up, extend through your right side, lengthen your right side. We are going into Vakrasana. From here, you're going to take the right hand outside your left knee. Press the front of your palm into the left knee and take your right hand behind your back, wrapping it around your waist and twist towards the left. With the pressure of your palm, keep pressing the knee inwards. And keep rotating the left shoulder backwards. Inhale, center. Release the left leg. Place the right foot. Extend through your left arm up. Feel the length onto your side. Inhale and exhale. Take your left hand outside your right knee. Wrap your right hand around your waist and twist towards the right. Don't let the knee fall towards the side. Keep tucking the knee inwards with the pressure of your palm. And inhale, center. We are going to start with chair Surya Namaskar. Just watch the first count and then we'll do it together. So you're going to stay slightly away from the chair. Have your feet together. Body completely aligned into a straight line. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, forward bend into Uttanasana, palms onto the chair. Hips over your ankles. Don't take the hips behind you. Okay, that's downward facing dog. From there, stepping the right foot back, bending the left knee, pressing the right foot firmly into the surface, looking in the front, Ashwashanchalana. From there, taking the left foot back, next to your right foot, having the head between your upper arms, pushing the buttocks towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Coming forward, plank position. From here, upward facing dog or Bhujangasana, dropping the pelvis. Looking up. Once again, going into downward facing dog. Stepping the right foot forward, Ashwashanchalana. Left foot forward, Uttanasana. Rising up, Urdhva Hastasana. Got it? Let's begin together. Stay away from the chair. Join your palms in front of your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Bend backwards. Exhale, bend forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot back. Ashwashanchalana, bend the left knee, look in the front. Exhale, step the left foot next to your right foot, downward facing dog, hips pushing towards the ceiling, head between your upper arms. Inhale, come forward into plank position. Exhale out there. Inhale, lower your pelvis, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lift through your hips, pointing towards the ceiling. Flatten your feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, right knee bend. Exhale, left foot forward next to your right foot, Uttanasana, concave back. Inhale, lift your arms up, bend backwards, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot back, Ashwashanchalana. Take a good distance, bend the right knee, look in the front. Exhale, step the right foot next to your left foot, downward facing dog. Sit bones towards the ceiling, head between your upper arms. Inhale, come forward, plank position. Exhale out. Inhale, lower your hips. Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift through your hips. Inhale, left foot forward, left knee bend. Press the right foot firmly into the ground. Exhale, step the right foot forward next to your left foot, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up through your upper body, bend backwards, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend forward, Uttanasana, second round. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, sit bones up. Inhale, come forward, plank position. Exhale out. Inhale, Bhujang. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, come up, Urdhva Hastasana, bend backwards. Exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, plank position. Exhale out. Inhale, lower your pelvis. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, lift up, bend backwards. Exhale, forward bend. Last set. Inhale, right foot back, Ashwishanchalan. Try to press the right heel down. Straighten the right leg. Left foot back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push away from the chair. Come forward, plank position. Exhale out. Lower your hips, Bhujangasana. Lift up, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Come up, Urdhva Hastasana, bending backwards. Forward bend, Uttanasana. Straight back. Left foot back. Left heel pressing down. Right foot back next to your left foot, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hips pushing towards the ceiling. Come forward, plank position. Breathe out. Inhale, Bhujang. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svan. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release your palms by the sides. Okay, let's begin with the asana practice now. We are all warmed up. This sun salutation Surya Namaskar is very safe for anybody having spine issues, anybody having knee issues who cannot do it on the mat. Senior citizens, you can teach it to your seniors. Anybody having any kind of joint issues, arthritis, also pregnant women, all trimesters. Very, very safe form of doing sun salutation. Accessible to all. Heavy bodies who cannot go down onto the mat, they cannot access Surya Namaskar. It's really designed very beautifully with the chair. Okay, let's begin with our asana practice. Turn sideways, keep the chair by the side. From here, you're going to take the right foot under the chair. Now, the bar of the chair should be sideways. Please position the chair in such a manner. Right foot under the chair and stretch your left leg away from the right leg. Your belly and your chest facing towards me or towards the front of you. Okay, some of you are turned sideways. Take a good distance. From here, have your hands opened out in line with the shoulders. Please watch your left foot. The toes are turned in, pointing towards the front. And don't turn your pelvis towards the right. Level up your hips in one line, squaring them. Open through your right hip. Spread through your entire pelvic girdle. From here, inhaling, maintaining the awareness into your spine and your upper body. Exhale, start extending towards your right. Extend, don't lower your hand. Just keep stretching yourself towards the right. You have to reach towards the bar of the chair, the backrest. Just reach over there, keep extending, and rest your palm onto it or your wrist. You are just touching, don't grab it. Just touch it, stay there and lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Maintain the position. Now push the right hip forward and rotate the left hip back. Press the right hip forward and rotate the left hip back so that your right shoulder comes forward and left shoulder goes back. Right shoulder coming forward, left shoulder going back so that the chest is completely open towards the ceiling. Do it consciously. Keep turning. Shoulder going back. Left shoulder going back, right shoulder coming forward. Right hip coming forward, left hip going back. Trikonasana. We are not resting the hand on the seat of the chair. That becomes very, very restorative. This is what is an active practice. Hold it. 2 more breaths. and inhale, come up. Exhale, release your hands. From here, turn the right foot in, walk your feet into each other, turn around. Let the chair be there itself, just turn around. Left foot under the chair. Take a good distance between both the feet, at least 3.5 feet apart. Once again, don't turn your hips towards the left leg. Maintain the square. From here, once again, take the left and the right arm in line with the shoulder. First, adjust and stabilize your position. Lengthen through your spine. Take a deep breath in, inhale. As you exhale, start extending towards the left. Extend, extend, reach. Imagine somebody is pulling you. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, and rest your wrist onto the backrest of the chair. Take your right hand up. Left hip pushing forward, right hip going back. Vibha, go down further. Further, come on. You can stretch a bit more. Take the left hip socket into the pelvic girdle. Press it in. Straighten the leg, kneecap pulled up. Left leg absolutely straight. Press the outer edge of your right foot firmly into the surface. Smita or jao, come on. If your hand is not resting, it's fine. Just extend yourself because your chair is low. Head को पीछे की तरफ लो स्मिता. Shoulder push करो पीछे. Chest facing towards the ceiling. Keep rotating. Be there, girls. Inhale and come up. Release your hands. Turn the foot in. Walk your feet towards each other. Okay. Everybody, Veerbhadrasana. Preparation.
Yeah, I'm getting pain here. मतलब यहाँ पे यो ही आता है ना यहाँ पे.
What?
तो weight आ रहा था when we doing move this side तो यहाँ पे वो आ रहा था इस पर.
Cramp आ रहा है तुम्हें?
नहीं cramp नहीं आ रहा था.
हाँ, tightness open. See, the chair is very helpful to open our body, to deepen our posture, Smita.
Okay.
जब हम directly mat पे करते हैं तो क्या होता है? कई बार we are, you know, just directly going into the posture. We use the momentum of the body. We don't focus on the engagement of the muscle that time. But here, we are extending. We didn't go in the full posture. You didn't take support through your palm. That's why you are feeling it onto your side. Okay? Okay. Veerbhadrasana 2 with the chair. Just watch me. You are going to take your buttocks over the chair. Smita, you won't be able to do it with that chair. Just do it directly. Spread your legs. And you're going to touch with the right thigh into the outer part of the chair and the left thigh, inner thigh into the outer part of the chair. If it's not touching, it's fine. You're not going to completely sit onto the chair. It's a feeling you are sitting. You are not sitting though. You are hovering over the seat of the chair. Knee over your ankle and warrior 2. Looking towards your right middle finger. I am not sitting onto the chair. I have just spread my legs. The chair gives us awareness into how we should open up into warrior 2. Rukti, don't sit. Come on. Open up, stretch. Further. Go down further. You are slightly touching into the chair. That's it. Slightly touch into the chair. Smita, directly. Direct. Yes, go down further, Smita. Come on. Sink your hips down. Don't take your torso towards your knee. Torso over your buttocks. This is how you should look, not like this. Stay there. Your thighs are slightly touching into the chair, but you are hovering over the seat of the chair. Hold it over there. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Release your hands, stay there. Turn the right foot in and turn the left foot out. Veerbhadrasana onto the other side. Just hold it. Open your arms and bend the left leg. Look towards your left middle finger, left knee over your left ankle. Go down with your hips. You're not sitting down. Trupti, take the torso over your hips. Don't bend over your thigh. Stay there. Breathe. And slowly come up. Release your hands. Come off the chair. Okay, Parshvottanasana and Ardha Chandrasana. Facing towards the chair, taking the right foot under the chair. Under. Once again, squaring your hips. You shouldn't be turning your torso facing me. Face towards the chair. The back foot, if it's not pivoting 90 degrees inwards, it can be 70 or 60, that's fine, but try to square your hips. Look in the front, lift your arms up, and do a gentle back bend to open your frontal body. Completely lift through your upper body. Lift, 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 take the mid back in. Keep stretching through your sides. Keep pressing through your feet firmly into the ground. Inhale, exhale, and cut through your hip joint. Bend through your hip joint. Forward bend. Bending forward. Come forward. 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 Maintaining the extension of the spine. Resting your wrist onto the backrest of the chair and looking in the front. Don't drop the head. Just keep looking in the front and keep turning your left hip towards the front. Right hip going back, left hip forward. Right hip back, left hip forward. Legs absolutely straight. Mid back in, look in the front. Very good. Smita और नीचे जाओ. और extend करो spine के through. Extend. Well done. और extend करो. Take the mid back in. Shoulders away from ears. Legs absolutely straight. Perfect. 2 more breaths. Vibha, left hip forward. Come on, turn it. Rotate, right hip back. That's it. You got it. One last breath. Maintaining the firmness of your legs. Inhale and come up. Exhale, release your hands. Step the right foot forward, the left foot forward and take the right foot back. Same position, Parshvottanasana onto the other side. Adjust your posture first. Stabilize. Lift your arms up. Keep extending through your fingertips towards the ceiling. Bend backwards through your upper back and mid back. Feel the length into your side body and your frontal body and your back body. Come on, lengthen. Reach. Inhale here. Exhale and start hinging from your hip joint, maintaining the straightness of the legs. Hinge. Pull up the kneecap. Pull your quadricep into your hip socket. Pull it and rest your wrist onto the backrest of the chair, looking in the front. Keep extending through your spinal column. Don't let the spine round or arch. Turn the right hip forward, left hip back, so that your hips are completely square. Keep pressing through your right heel into the ground. Hold it over there. Breathe. One last breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release your hands. Step the right foot forward. Okay. We are going to go into Parivritta Trikonasana first, and then we will go Parivritta Trikonasana, Twisted Trikonasana, and then we will go into Ardha Chandrasana. Okay, so once again, you are going to take your right foot forward. First, watch me, then go into Parivritta Trikonasana. So Parivritta Trikonasana actually on the mat gets very difficult to balance. So with the chair, it comes off very handy. Once again, maintaining the Parshvottanasana legs. Left hand up, right hand onto your waist. All the standing postures always elongated and lengthened frontal body and side body. No taking your lower back inwards, opening through your mid back. Inhaling here, exhaling, you will come forward, extending through your sides and through your entire spinal column. From here, you will rest your forearm onto the seat of the chair. And then you are going to start twisting through your spine and your upper body, turning your face and your chest towards the right. And taking your right hand up. Parivritta Trikonasana. The legs have to be straight. If you think you cannot maintain the right leg straight, just soften the right knee, but don't bend it. Softening and bending are two different things. Let's start. Left hand up. Start extending, coming forward. I am watching all of you. Come forward. Rashi, pull the kneecap up, straighten the right leg if you can. Further straighten it. Take further twist, Rashi, come on. Deepen the twist. Smita, take the left hand up. Right hand up, sorry. Take it up towards the ceiling. Look towards the side. You have the support of the chair. Don't worry, you'll be able to balance in this. Keep turning through the left hip towards the front, right hip going back. Twist further. 3 more breaths. And very slowly, the way you came into the posture, you're going to get out of the posture slow and steady. And come up. Lifting through your left arm up, come up. And release your arm. Step the left foot forward. Right foot back. Adjust your posture. Girls, if you want to further deepen the posture, take a good distance between your legs. A good distance between your legs will give you more opening and more depth. Right hand up, left hand onto your waist. Keep lengthening through your side. Inhale here. Exhale and hinge through your hip joint. Come forward, extending through your sides and through your spinal column. Look in the front. Rest your forearm onto the seat of the chair. Don't push through your forearm into the seat of the chair. It's just for support. Now start twisting through your upper body towards the left. Twist, twist. Keep twisting until a point where you cannot go further and take the left hand up. Right hip forward, left hip back. Press through all the mounts of your feet firmly to the ground, then only you will be able to hold the posture. Keep pressing the right foot firmly into the ground. Be there, 2 more breaths. And slowly turn back in. Maintaining the straightness of the legs. Come up. Release your left hand. Step the right foot forward. Catch your breath. And let's prepare for Virabhadrasana 3. Okay, have a look at me first and then attempt it, okay? You're going to stay away from the chair for Virabhadrasana 3. Lifting your arms up, you will take the right knee and right thigh up, making the right thigh parallel to the ground. Inhaling here, very slowly, don't rush into the posture, please. That's where our balance goes. Exhale. Start taking your right leg back and leaning through your upper body towards the front. Lean. Stretch your right leg back. Upper body parallel to the ground. And rest your fingers onto the backrest of the chair into Warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Look in the front. Hips are squared. Come on, let's begin. Slowly and steadily with my cues. Away from the chair. Lift your arms up. Start lifting through your right leg up, keeping it bent. Right thigh parallel to the ground. Inhale here. With the exhalation, belly going inward, start taking the right foot back and start bending over through your upper body. Bend. Slowly. And rest your fingers onto the backrest of the chair. Smita, you can rest it onto the seat of the chair. And lift the right leg up. Vibha, lift more. Lift up. Smita, you will not grab the chair. Rest the hands onto the seat of the chair. Rest it over there. Yes, that's it. Don't drop the head, Smita. Look in the front. That's it. Keep lifting. And both your hips should be in one line. So please turn the right hip. Drop the right hip downwards. Drop it. Rupti, drop the right hip slightly down. And then lift the leg up. Hold, breathe. In this Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3 core engagement is very important for holding the balance. Vibha, or lift karo leg ko. Try it, come on girl. One last breath. And slowly start coming up, releasing your right leg down. Lift your arms up and release your arms. Lovely. Let's go on to the other side. Prepare yourself, come on. Don't get tired, we have a couple of asanas more to do. Be in the position. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Lift your leg up. Left leg. Exhale. Start bending forward. Taking your left leg back. With control, with stability, with strength. Bending forward. Reaching with your fingertips onto the backrest of the chair. Maintaining a long extended back. And extend through your leg towards the back of the room. Be there. Both the legs absolutely straight, perpendicular to each other. Well done. और उठाओ स्मिता लेफ्ट लेग को. One last breath. Come up. Relax. Just catch your breath. And now we will go into Ardha Chandrasana. Take some water. Okay, facing towards me. Your side is towards the chair. Just watch me. There are two ways you can do Ardha Chandrasana. Either you can rest your palm onto the seat of the chair and the shoulder should be right over your palm. This. Rotating the shoulder back. Leg is in line with your upper body. Toes pointing towards the front. This is one version. The other version is where your forearm is onto the chair. And then you lift up. This is the more difficult version. Okay? Either of the two, whichever works for you, please choose that. Ardha Chandrasana. Come on. Both the sides we are going to do, so you choose any one side, whichever side you are doing. All of you are facing me, so you are placing the left palm. Let's begin. Palm or the forearm. On the seat of the chair, the palm should be right under your shoulder. If you are doing the forearm, the elbow should be right under the shoulder. Press the forearm or the palm onto the seat of the chair first. Rotate the left shoulder backwards. Chest opening up towards the front. Then lift up the leg, curl the toes facing towards the front. Lift. Your leg should be in line with your upper body. Vibha or lift karo. And you know, Vibha, take the left toes pointing towards the chair. Yes. All of you, please. Your left toes pointing towards the chair. Rashi, you are doing the right leg, right toes pointing towards the chair. Right toes pointing towards the chair. Take the leg down. Yes, that's it. Smita, yours left toes pointing towards the chair. Mine was right. Here. Lift, hold. See, this is a very easy version of Ardha Chandrasana. Hold it. Vibha, turn the right hip backwards. Push the left shoulder forward. That's it. Come on. One more attempt. You got the cue. Smita, or lift karo. Breathe. And release. Onto the other side. Turn around. Don't take the chair. Just turn around. The foot which is on the ground, the toes have to be pointing towards the chair. I'm sorry, I had forgotten to mention that first time. Please do that. In Ardha Chandrasana, your upper body has to be perpendicular to your lower body. Please understand that. So your chest, your shoulder, everything should be opened up. Come on, Vibha, go into the posture. I'm watching everyone. Vibha, push the right hip forward, left hip back. Leg absolutely straight, Rashi. Straighten the left leg further. Well done. And release. Come up. Parivritta Prasarita Padattanasana. I'm sorry. Widening your legs. 4 feet apart. 4 feet at least. Widen as much as you can. Make number 11 with your feet like this, parallel to each other. So toes pointing towards the front. Outer edges of the feet firmly turned out, pressing into the mat. Arms lifted up. Elongate through your torso. See, our arms begin from our waist. So start stretching them from there itself. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, bending through your hip joint. Don't knock your knees inwards, please. Bend. Don't push your buttocks back. We are hinging through the hip joint, coming forward through our chin and our chest. Grab the back legs of the chair. Grab it, back legs of the chair, or rest your hands onto the chair like this. Stretching your entire upper body. and you can just touch through your forehead into the front of the chair, touching through your forehead. Legs absolutely straight. Smita, you can go down further. Take your hands down. Yes, you can go down further. Go down, take your hands down. Rest of you, stay there. Legs absolutely straight. Pull through your inner legs, pull through your outer legs. Rashi, widen your legs more. Widen them. Further. Further. Yes, well done. Take your mid back in, Rashi, further. Shoulder blades in. Shoulder blades in. Yes, now you got it. Beautiful. Soften the knees and inhale, come up. Exhale out of the posture. Okay, come down for Setubandh Sarvangasana. Lie down onto the mat. Your legs facing towards the chair. Tabletop legs, knees over your hips. Flatten your feet onto the seat of the chair. We are going to go into Setubandh Asana, which is going to transition into Sarvangasana, okay? That's why it's called Setubandh Sarvangasana. From here, you're going to press through the top of your feet into the seat of the chair. Lift your hips, your lower back, your mid back coming onto the balls of your shoulders and turn the shoulders inwards, tucking the chin into your chest. Keep pushing your hips upwards and take your palms onto your lower back and keep pushing through your hips towards the ceiling. This is Setubandh Sarvangasana. You can even come onto your toes. Up, everyone. Trupti, take the feet over the chair. Yes. Vibha, thoda sa aage aao, dear. Smita, you too, come forward. Lift up further. Try to only touch through the front of your feet. That is your toes and the frontal mounts of your feet. Or lift karo, Trupti. Roll the shoulders in, Trupti. Roll them in. In, elbows towards each other. Or haath ko andar lo. Take it in. Yes. Support your back with the palms nicely and push the hips upwards. Smita, lift more. Support your back with your palms and push the hips more. Setubandh Sarvangasana. और chin पूरा अंदर आना चाहिए chest में. Rashi, furthermore, come on to the tops of your toes. Tops of your toes. Only the toes touching into the chair. Lift up more. Well done. Don't push the chair, Trupti. Don't push it. Don't move your head. Don't move your head. Bring the chair on the mat. It will not go away. Place it on the mat. Yes. Come up. Up. Vibha, take the hands underneath your back. Underneath your back. Yes, that is much better. And take the elbows towards each other, Vibha. Roll the shoulders in. Roll the shoulders in. That's it. Now from here, lift one leg up. One leg up. Ekapadda Setubandh Sarvangasana. One leg up. Rashi, hug your knees into your chest. Don't take one leg up. Just be in Setubandh Sarvangasana. That is enough. Come, dear. Switch and change other leg. Are you getting cramps? Are you getting cramps? Oh, okay. Stay there. Just stay there then. Smita, don't move your head, please. It's not a good thing to move the head in this position. Okay, all of you slowly come out of the posture and rest your calves onto the seat of the chair. Just rest it out, flattening your back. Just relax. Have your hands by your sides. Just bring your attention to each and every area of your body which we have worked on in the past hour. If you're feeling too much fatigue in your legs in the afternoon or in the evening, this is a very good way of doing Shavasana to let go of the fatigue through your feet and your legs. Also extremely good for people who experience water retention, have varicose veins, heel pain, flat feet, insomnia, spine ache also. Hug your knees into your chest. Pavan Muktasan. Interlace your palms over your shin. Slowly turn towards your right and come up into a sitting position. Turn your palms in front of your heart center. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani paschyantu. Ma kaschit dukh bhag bhave. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Bow down. Surrendering towards divine supreme power, towards Mother Nature, towards your near and dear ones. Seek their blessings and always be grateful and kind towards them. Come up, rub your palms, massage the tiny bones and muscles of your face. Feel the warmth and energy all over you. And awaken yourself, rejuvenate, restore, and replenish for the day. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a beautiful and a blessed day ahead. अगर ऐसा iyer chair होगा ना, you can do beautiful back bends. It's so awesome to do back bends with this. The body will open up manifold, really, if you get this chair. Actually, there is a lady in Pune who gives supply for all the younger props. If you want to order to her, you can get in touch with me. I'll give you the number. She delivers to all the cities. Her prices are much lesser because she is the original vendor for a younger props. So if you get hold of this chair, nothing like it, you can really, really deepen your postures. It's beautiful. Okay, Vibha, especially you can take, she's in that area only, Baner only. Okay, okay, bye bye everyone. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.